Dun Shows World.
Welcome to Shows World Gamers, Josh here, and as we kick off another week, I wanted to take a few minutes to let you know what games are releasing this week. First, I'll highlight the biggest games that are dropping this week. Then, I'll go ahead and give you a full list for the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, as well as the Xbox Series systems at the end of the video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But do me a favor, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright gamers, now this week is definitely Call of Duty week. As since 2009 in the US, Call of Duty has been the best-selling game in 12 out of the 14 years. Now Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is releasing this week, although the campaign did already release in early access if you pre-ordered the digital copy of the game. While the multiplayer is usually the more popular mode in the franchise, this year for many longtime fans of the franchise, including yours truly, the multiplayer is garnering some extra anticipation, as they are bringing back multiplayer maps from the original 2011 Modern Warfare 3, a favorite entry in the franchise by many gamers. The game is releasing this week on the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Now, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, is also releasing this week on the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. This is another game taking place in the Yakuza game universe. The game is an action-adventure game where, following the ending of Yakuza 6, you play as Kazuma, who has faked his death and has gone into hiding to protect his foster children, although it's only a matter of time before he gets dragged into an all-new conflict. Also releasing this week is Catan Console Edition, based on the extremely popular strategy board game where you acquire resources, master strategies, and build your settlements across the board, only now it comes to life on the screen. With single or multiplayer with up to 4 players, the game is releasing this week on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Also, Spells and Secrets is an indie game that takes place in a wizard school, Refenstein, which has fallen into peril. You will need to create your wizard and start your first year and learn spells, which you will use to solve puzzles and battle magical creatures to save your fellow schoolmates and your new wizarding school. The game is releasing on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5, PC, as well as Xbox Series systems this week. Alright gamers, and now for the full list of releases, and we're going to start with November 6th with Football Manager 2024, which is releasing for the PlayStation 5, as well as Xbox Series systems. The Invincible, releasing for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series systems. Tintin Recorder, Cigars of the Pharaoh, releasing on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Moving to November 7th, we have Spellforce, Conquest of EO, releasing on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series systems. Salt and Sacrifice is getting a release on the Nintendo Switch. Let's Sing 2024 is getting a release on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Moving to November 8th, we have Dungeons 4 releasing on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series systems. Cobalt Core is releasing on the Nintendo Switch. Moving to November 9th, we have Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, is releasing on the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Spirshe Nevermore Error Salvation is releasing on the Nintendo Switch. Catan Console Edition is releasing on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Spells and Secrets is releasing on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series systems. Moving to November 10th, we have the big release this week, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, releasing on the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Don't worry, Nintendo game players, next year I do expect this to be on a Nintendo console. And Air Twister, which is releasing on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. Alright gamers, that concludes this week's new video game releases. But there are always a few surprise titles that show up or slip through the cracks, especially indie games and Switch games. So if there's something good that we missed, definitely drop that in the comments and let us know if you're picking anything up this week. And if you're new, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Joge World, out.